91.1 WSPN, Skidmore College Radio. You're hanging out with George Burns of the Full Metal Racket Show. That's right. That's right. And I'm hanging out right here with Venom Incorporated. Hello.
How you doing? How's everybody?
And so, I guess I'll start right off the bat with the Venom Incorporated. Obviously, you couldn't just use the name Venom, so you had to had the Incorporated. And I also saw it says iron, steel. Okay, so can you explain the iron and steel for us?
Odd for names, and the iron and steel thing comes from Die Hard, Legion's Iron and Steel,
yep.
So that's the sort of sub-name to it, but everybody straight away was just like, it's just fucking Venom. You've got the two original guys from the band, you've got the guy who was in there for fucking 3 albums, founder member, co-member, he was on 3 albums, he designed the fucking logo, it's fucking, so everybody just jumped on the fact that, well, actually this is fucking Venom, it's like, so, whatever else is going on with other bands, I mean, it's like, everybody is now saying, this. The nicest comment I've seen was from one video off YouTube, and it said the heart, soul, and spirit of Venom. And I think that's it. There's nothing contrived about us. It's like we are who we are. We don't have to prove who we are. We know who we are. Well, I do. He doesn't. Says, oh, that looks like Abaddon. We'll play with him.
You do.
But no. I mean, it all just came together through the Keep It True festival. Okay. Oliver Weisenhammer, had booked Empire of Evil, and then he says, well, would you do a few Venom songs with Abaddon? And, myself and Abaddon, we hadn't spoken since 1998.
That's right.
It was a long time, and I think there was probably trepidation on both parts.
Okay.
We're thinking like, I don't know, would it work? There's this, So, I sent him a message. I says, right, here's my number, call me. So we spoke and we agreed. He says, look, let's put a lid on it. Let's go for it. Let's just do it and fucking do it to the best we possibly can. And then as soon as we did the Keep It True festival, the fucking place lit up and everybody was just going, I mean, when we walked off stage...
We've got to book it. We've got to book it.
So, I mean, before the end of this year, we'll have done over 60 shows as Venom Inc. We've just come back from Asia. We did Beijing, Taiwan, Tokyo, Osaka. As we were going through Asia, the Chinese promoter, Nike, from Soundforce Music, he says, I've got other bookings coming in as you're doing the shows. Singapore, Malaysia, Bangkok. And then a good friend of ours, Mikitoshi from Rockstack Records in Osaka, straight away after the Osaka show was like, guys, and I need you for the Thrash Festival in February. I mean, Nike was saying to us, these people want you back in October, and we says, we can't come in October because we're doing a 28-date European tour. So he says, right, we'll tie everything in for February, so there'll be another full Asian tour in February. South American dates are just coming in, and it's like...
We go to the 20th of December, South America, starting in Mexico, that we can't fulfill all the dates that people want us, so we have to go back to South America before we go to Asia again.
And then I learned that you guys are putting out an album in the meantime?
Yes.
All this touring all around the world, and you're putting out a record?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
When's the record going to come out? Do you guys have a date?
We don't have a date. No, we need to. We've got songs written. We've got ideas. We've got hundreds of ideas.
Okay.
It's been a long time, and when we get together, the way we play and the way it just sounds like it did originally. It sounds how the intensity, the drive, the ambition, and we want to get that on a record. We want to get that on vinyl, and we want it to be raw. We want it to be lively. We want it to be exciting. It's there's a lot of bands out there now, and it's we have to stop fucking smoking. That's what we have to do.
I just get wasted with weed. That's all.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm smoking 40 a day now.
He's got airports because we have to go into the smoking lounge. He doesn't smoke.
Yeah, and I can't speak to them if I don't go in there. They've only started smoking,
now he's addicted.
So I don't have to speak to them in.
Yeah, we buy 400 cigarettes, 200 for him.
And then you carry the smell all around in your hair.
Right, exactly.
So do you have a title for the new album at all?
No
title.
No title.
And is it going to be Venom Inc., Iron and Steel, or
It'll be Venom Inc.
It'll be Venom Inc.
main album.
I mean, the idea with Venom Incorporated, the reason that we did Venom Incorporated was because, you know, myself and Mantis do our project Empire of Evil. You know, Mantis writes with Drill. Abaddon has his own band, Abaddon. You know, I flirt with my Atomcraft stuff every now and then. But we kind of do, we're musicians, so we kind of float around doing bits and pieces. And I just thought, well, you know, if we call Venom Incorporated, it means that Venom is incorporated in who we are and what we do.
Yeah.
So that was the idea. It's going, well, if we go with Venom, we're not Venom. Cronus is out, Venom's out, so that's Venom. So we're Venom Incorporated. Who we are is incorporated into what we do. So it covers everything. The Iron and Steel is our subheading, and we thought, well, that's the name of the band. Venom Incorporated means everything, and Iron and Steel is what we call ourselves.
Okay, that's what I was trying to figure out.
Yeah, and everybody just went, yeah, forget that, just Venom Inc. And we went, okay. So we've never actually said that's what we're called. Everybody's just gone, that's what you are.
Everybody just sees this as Venom. This is just what the band originally was. It's the intensity that it had, it's the attitude that it had, and it's just, you know, it's just right there in your face.
Nobody, you know, when we're performing and we'll be doing shows and plotting shows, and I've had to send videos, and people are asking for set list promoters in South America, and I go like, oh well, you know, nobody wants us to lean heavily on the Demolition Man, like the Prime Evils and all that sort of stuff. They go, now we want the fucking classics. We want you playing Lady Lust and Woman and Manitou, and you never played Mistress of the Web. Why don't you play Red Light Fever? We're going, you want us to do them, and then we go on and we play like Anomaly Satanis or 1,000 Days in Sodom, and the people are losing them plot. It's like, this is great. So we get to have that unbridled fun on stage. That is just who we are, and the fans are just smiling and loving it, and it's brilliant to be able to just have fun with the show and not think, oh, we've got to be politically thinking this. It's like, fuck all the politics. It's just about music. It's about great songs being performed and everybody enjoying it, and that's such a pleasure.
Yeah, 100%. It's I mean, when we do get the album together and the album comes out, we're going to be playing songs from that. You know, we're promoting it. At the moment, we're just having fun with it. It's a big catalogue. There's a lot of stuff in there, and every time somebody mentions another song, it's like, fuck yeah, I didn't think about that. It's like, yeah, let's do that.
So then, for the tour that we start in September, you know, we go Europe straight through into North America, then into South America. We're going to have a rotation of songs so that we can throw something that nobody's expecting there, something nobody's expecting there, so it doesn't, you know, because these days with phones and all of that, we play one show, the people at the end of the tour have just seen the full set. They know exactly what's going to happen. And we just want to, because Venom, with these guys, the way we play, but because Venom was always like, you never knew what was going to happen. You know, they could rehearse it, you can plot everything, and then when they went on stage, it just exploded. And that's what I love about it. We don't know what's going to happen, anything can happen. So I want to be able to give that to the audience as well. They go, oh, they're going to play this, and this. And then you go, that. They're like, oh my God.
As you know, and as we all know, this is a very honest form of music, you know, like the fans, the record companies, this kind of, it's a very honest form of music. People know each other, people know about each other, people know about the history, people are proud to know about the history, and we're very proud to have been able to be a part of that. So when we get together and we start doing these kind of songs, it's, you know, it's about the relationship with the crowd, you know, with the crowd. Yeah, 100%. If we can give them something that they weren't expecting, and you can see on their faces, like, oh wow, you're going to play Sons of Satan. It's like, that adrenaline, you can't buy it.
It's the reciprocal.
So when we talked about the set, this came in from nowhere, heavy Montreal. They just said, could you? We were like, well, we're playing in Italy. Padova we closed, and they went, yeah, but if you can get in there. We went, okay. When we looked at the set, we thought, well, let's not open with what we've been opening. Let's open with Die Hard, and then let's do Live Like an Angel as a sex track, because nobody will be expecting any of that from us. So it was brilliant to be able to do that.
So I guess that leads me to my next question. You guys have run decades now since you guys first came out. Could you each tell me, what would you say is your favorite Venom album?
Favorite Venom album? Oh, one favorite album. Oh, for me, I've got to say Welcome to Hell, because it was the first album. It was all exciting and everything like that. So I've got to say Welcome to Hell. Yeah.
Primeval, always 100%. It's not what people would expect one of us to say it, but yeah, Primeval.
Okay.
100%.
All right.
Well, I liked everything from the early ABBA period. but superseding that, I'd have to say Welcome to Hell, because it was a moment that you can't recapture, where some three young guys went in with no time to record and threw themselves on the floor, and what came out was just cacophonic, beautiful music, and it's a classic.
Yeah, it stands the test of time.
I was just going to say that the one thing we've realised as coming together as Venom Inc. is that those songs, regardless of production values and how productions moved on throughout the years, I mean, you've got a song like Countess Bathory. I mean, that song's fucking 30-something years old, you know, and when we played Keep It True, the audience was singing louder than us. It was unbelievable, you know, and I mean, you know, in Japan, you know, I always give this speech to the audience to say thank you for support and everything, because the fans are the most important part of the music industry, not the bands. We are in a privileged position to be able to walk on stage and present our music. You know, we've got
bands these days that should realise that. You know, young bands coming out with their cocks hard, trying to go, you know, they're rock stars. It's like the fans will let you know when you're a rock star.
That's it, 100%.
Yeah.
We always appreciate every aspect of it and are humbled by it.
Without the fans, the band doesn't exist. It's as simple as that. You can be the best band in the world, if nobody goes to see you, you're out of there. It's as simple as that.
I mean, if there's no friends, you're welcome to come to mine.
Go just jump.
Yeah, I'll move the couch in the living room.
I've seen where you live. I'm not going to be your fucking head.
I'll move
It's a shit tip.
I'll move stuff out of the way. I'll move stuff out of the way. All I'm saying is, if you want to be a band, you can still be a band.
Come to Portugal, the weather's better.
You don't need a roof.
No, I don't need a roof.
So where are you calling home? Portugal?
Yeah, I live in a tiny little village. Me and my girlfriend are the only English in the village. And
You know when there's only one place left in the world that'll have you.
It's tiny. Have you seen It's like you can't even see it. It's on the top of a flower. You don't even know he's there.
I still live in Newcastle.
Oh, you still
I live in Newcastle.
Yeah, I don't live in Newcastle. I live in London. I live in London because I need to be plugged into the universe. So
we're still representing the UK anyway.
Absolutely.
All right. So, well, thanks a lot, you guys.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Great to meet you.
Thank
and
you.
we'll be back through in November. So
okay, I'll look
we'll
you guys
be
up.
through
All
New
right.
York.
All right. It's Full Metal Racket. Thanks a lot. Venom here.
Full Metal Racket.